Welcome to our last exercise on polarization. What we're going to do is investigate two polarizers. You see them both in front of you, and see for exercise number 1, and prove that they are linearly polarizing the light. So I've got a light source coming from one end of the optical table, and it's on the same optical table I used for the last two exercises. But instead of lenses, we're going to use polarizers. So here's my first polarizer. It's set with 0 at the top indicator. So this is how we're going to set it up at first. We're going to have both of them set up identically. The first one is going to polarize the light linearly in one direction, vertically, up and down. The second one is also polarized vertically, so the light goes through. There's no problem with the light. It's like two gates oriented in the same direction. Now, my light sensor is at the end of the optical table. I duct taped it to one of the holders, and right now the light is on, so I do have to turn off the light before we take measurements. But this is actually where we're going to read off the values. I've got a flashlight on it, so when I turn off the light, it'll be reading the proper value. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hand in blocking the light meter on the optical bench. So what I'm going to do is put my hand in between the light beam and the meter to see if it's working. And it's very sensitive. Okay. So we should be all set. And I've got the light turned off, and I've got both polarizers set at 0 degrees. So this should be your first reading. It's 32 lux. So it's a reading of light intensity. I can either put it on foot candles or lux, and I'm just going to leave it on lux. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to turn the light back on. Notice how the meter went up when I turned the light back on. And then we're going to turn the second polarizer 10 degrees. So I'm going to do that off screen really quickly and then show you it's at 10 degrees. All right, you see how I moved it to 10 degrees? I'm going to put it back in the light frame, turn off the light, and then go back and see what our meter says. Oh, it timed out on me. All right. So now it's 31. 31. So it went down a tad bit, not much. It was 32 or 33 in the first one. So now we're going to go change it to 20 degrees. And what I'm going to do is actually leave it like this. Hopefully the iPad won't move, so that I don't have to keep moving it every time. You're going to have to trust me that I'm now moving it to 20 degrees. Putting it back where it was, turning the lights off, and now it's 29. So at 20 degrees, it would be 29 lux. Again, now I'm going to move it to 30 degrees. Putting them at the same spot, turn off the light. Okay, so now we're down to 24. So notice at first it didn't change that much, but with each 10-degree increment, this is actually a nonlinear function. So it's going to move up a bit more with this. So let's... Okay, now we're down to 19. So 40 degrees is 19. All right, so 50 degrees, we're at 15 degrees. Now it's 60 degrees. 60 degrees, we're at 10 lux. Okay, 10 lux. So the polarizer now is 70 degrees, we're at 6 lux. So you see how low the light is getting? I wonder when it's going to get the lowest. 80 degrees. We're at 4 lux, still dropping. And 90 degrees. And we're at 3 lux. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop it, and then we're going to start the next 90 degrees in the next video.